My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lied for you.
Oh shit. What's up, you guys? Welcome in. I had to update my music. Hold on, y'all. We finna get started. Before we start, I do have something that I do want to share. So this young man is missing. Hold on. He is missing. Let me go ahead and share y'all what his mom wrote. He has been missing for 2 or 3 days now. And shout out to my cousin who shared the post about him missing. What the heck? What happened? Hold on. His name is KJ, but I think they call him, I hope I say it right, Happy New Year. Hold on, let me get his name right. I think it's Cardarian. I hope I said it right. Hold on. Because I shared it as well. So much going on. His name is Kadarian McNeil. They call him KJ. He is 22 years old. His mom is asking for everyone to please help locate him. He left his home yesterday morning around 7 a.m. and has not returned back home. They've called hospitals, they've called jails, and he is not there. He has some issues going on and needs some medical attention. He is a father. He is missing in Plant City, Florida. So before we get into any other stories, and shout out to my cousin who is his godmother. And his shout out to his mother. Y'all help him. Y'all please help find him. If you are in the Florida area and you see him, please help find him, okay? Help make sure he gets returned home. All right, we got some other stories to get into. We're gonna start with Lulu. So if you guys don't know, a young lady named Lulu Carter, she is major in New Orleans, has passed away, and they are saying that those are the men that unalived her. Um, she passed away before New Year's. Let me see if I can get that story put up for y'all. In New Orleans. She was a mother. So they did arrest the men who did it. It was 2 of them. We finna read it. Out the way. Let me share my screen. So I want to say rest in peace to her family before we get into the cabin trip, because y'all, I done got cussed out about Step Daddy Dro today, and we're going to talk about it. Yeah, I got cussed out. Not by the family. Let's get into it. 2 men were arrested today in connection with the death of local businesswoman Leandra L. Lulu Carter. James Michael Joseph was arrested and charged with second-degree unaliving, according to a Facebook post by Scott Police Department. Joseph was arrested around 5:12 p.m. to Tuesday in the 300 block of Vermillion Street in Fayetteville, according to arrest records from the Lafayette Parish Correctional Center. He remained in LPCC as of Wednesday morning. Jesse Howard Alfred Jr. also was arrested in connection with the viewing, and he was charged with accessory after the first fact to second-degree homicide. According to the online post, nothing has been updated yet about what's going on. But they said that, Scott police officer responded to a viewing around 2:30 p.m. Tuesday in the 800 block of Delhome Ave. Carter was transported to a local hospital where she passed of her injuries. Carter was the owner of 2 businesses in the downtown Lafayette, both of which have since closed. She operated Bliss Cocktail Lounge and the Style Loft in the bottom floor of the Vermillion Lofts. The investigation is ongoing. Scott Police Chief Chad Leger said no further details are being released at this time. Now, from what I saw on her page, Lulu was renovating her. She was going ahead and just renovating her. Let me go to her page. She was renovating her businesses, where she was redoing everything, where she was just getting it up, getting it together. She was also saying that she was doing some renovations to her businesses, and she was getting ready to, she had hosted some Christmas parties and stuff, and then she was going to start the renovations. Now, from what I understand, she was responsible for like promoting also at the club, even at her businesses she had, from Lucci to Toxic R&B Nights. She was just doing a great thing. She had a lot going for herself. And from what I'm hearing, she was a mother. So we do want to keep her kid in prayer, but she did lose her life. Now, we don't know the details of what happened, of why she lost her life, but we do want to send our prayers to her family. Before we get into Romeca, we want to get into this. Step Daddy, Step your daddy, okay? Tyrone Davis Jr. Now, I just got cussed out for no apparent reason. Because I said one girl was trying to be funny and call people nosy. Because I said that we were gonna talk about it, and we is gonna motherfucking talk about it, and I am gonna go live about it. So he went on a getaway trip with his girlfriend, that damn Lulu. Step Daddy Dro went on a trip with his girlfriend. And I was going to talk about just like everybody else. So I guess the girl is her friend or whatever. But anywho, and this was the post. So he set up everything for her, and everything was great. But he never loved me. We're going to get into why.
I love you too.
Man, I love you. You my everything.
It just sounds so phony.
I love you, Lou.
Dro and Lou, hollin' what they do. I got you, Lou. Swear I do. Okay.
That looked like a good night. And then we're going to have them a good getaway.
So it's finna go down right now. So look, so this how this going, baby. Finna explain the game to you. So we finna roll the dice today. I know you like gambling. I know you like playing. You feel what I'm saying? The people casino.
And it's crazy because I don't even, the games that I play, I never use dice. Mind you, except for craps when I just started learning that. But so this make it even more fun because I never roll
dice. Okay. First, ladies always first.
Let's see. Come on, Lou. What you trying to
do? Ooh, number 5, we live. Okay, so boom. 5 right there and 5 right there. It's on you, however you want, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna take this 5.
Okay, 5. We live. Let's see what the gift feel. Ooh, you slid that bitch. You slid that bitch. You do. That's exactly why I got that. That's how you stepping on right out the gate. That's crazy.
All right, so I just won the Chipotle card. Baby, you up next. Let's see. But you didn't really eat Chipotle like that, so it's like, yeah. Okay, come on. What you gonna do? 4. Okay, pick 4.
What they know. Okay, green machine.
Okay.
4. Oh, this not supposed to be like that though. But it's all good. I want to stop.
Talking. Oh, it's your favorite color.
Blue. You know, Lou. What they do.
All right, so I just want. Got the steak on. 3.
You got the pee, pissy, pussy, Lou.
Exactly.
It seemed like they were.
Oh, 6! So I get the last one.
Okay. Let me see what you got. Let me see. Show them what I got.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, you shit, baby.
Don't hide it.
Who hide what?
No, I'm saying you stand in front of it. That's what I'm telling you.
You did your thing. I ain't lying.
Thank you, baby.
I got you. I got the gift. I got nature. What more can I ask for?
Right.
Yeah, Lou. This is what we do. Let me see. Number 3, NO3. So it's back on you. Oh.
What it is?
Reroll. It's on 4.
Okay.
You want 4?
I don't think it's no photo.
It is the green right now. I just come up with stuff and it just hit me and I do it. Hey, lie. You love it, baby. Yes, we both win.
Now her page, I'm trying to figure out what happened. So someone said, I'm not sure what to say about that, but sooner or later everyone would know what really happened when they done investigating. I hope she didn't cause harm to him, because it looks like as if he loved her unconditionally. Hold on, I lost my spot. Through the ground she walked on. I just pray for justice and peace and healing for his family, most of all his mother and her daughters. This is her third and last living son that has passed, from what I heard. Wow. And baby, yes, they are in her comments. When I say they in her comments, they're in her comments. How could she have not caused it? She lied about the circumstances and left him. What wife leave her husband like that, especially in a place neither are familiar with? His family better than me, because if I'm crying, then hers would be too. Why I keep doing that? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to hit the comment so I can move it down. This is crazy. I'm trying to get to the comments, because in the comments there were some comments, and I got on my phone. They were in her comments, y'all. They was like, "You unalive that man. How could you?" This one.
Say it.
Somebody's filtering the comments. And I think she's filtering the comments, because there were comments about her. She's filtering the comments. And I'm going to tell you, I saw those comments where they called her bad body, bad build. She's filtering the comments. She's somewhere and nobody knows. She's somewhere. I'm telling you now. She is. We're going to get to what the family had to say in a minute. So from what we heard, they went on the trip. Now, this is what the family said. I don't know. They said that from what I'm going to let the auntie say what really happened as well. They went on the trip. They don't know what happened. She hit him upside the head and pushed him out the car. Someone that didn't know them, that was a nurse, was helping him and trying to get him to, hold his head and stuff, because he was bleeding pretty bad. She put him in the car and she sent him to the hospital as a John Doe. And then he passed away under John Doe. So when they went looking for him, then when they find out. Love unconditionally, privately, and publicly, babe. I can't wait for the moment in the day that I can officially say I'm your wife. I can't believe you did this to him. Just chill. I got the will. And they say, and people are saying, I'm sorry, babes. I swear I love everything about y'all. So she filtered the comments, because that's not what the comments were saying. I think they were married. Someone say, but you unalive him from what? I'm sorry, but your family would be playing in the funeral service. So I don't know if you're still alive for real. Unless you were there and know exactly what happened, please get from under the post with the ignorance. Good day. This her friend's page, not her. Okay, I thought that was her because she looked just like her. I don't think that's her friend. I think that's her sister. Now everybody's on her page saying it's funny because she unalived him and things like that. So it looked like they like they've been together for a couple of years. That's what it looked like. They've been together for a while. So what happened? They've been together for some years, it seemed like. Let's go back to his page. Yeah, they've been together for a while, y'all. I can't play it because I got music, but yeah. They've been together for a while. All right, y'all, let's go to what the family had to say. I'll check that later. So shout out to my friend. She sent me this stuff. So the auntie went live, and this is what the auntie had to say. Paul. The auntie, hold on. We're gonna go to the auntie Facebook. No. I'm trying to hit that. Before we finish, start with auntie. I got a question. All her folks are coming in the comments saying, "Oh, unless you know what happened." So, question: why don't the police know what happened? Y'all know what happened, but y'all ain't go to the police about what happened.
I'm waiting till a few people get on here. Sorry I'm late, but guess what? I'm waiting till a couple people get on this live. I already tell y'all, first off, it is true. With some of the rumors y'all hearing, Facebook live posts, pictures, all of that. My family just got over our loved one G-Boy leaving here. And I do know it's 2025 ending out. So the death angel be raging. A lot of deaths come, a lot of tragedies, accidents, just people leaving for whatever reason that ain't going to make it over to the new year. But I want to say this first off. I'm on here right now. I decided to go live, even though my family is hurting. We messed all the way up with all the emotions that's going on with us. But I decided that it's only right for me to get on here because Tyrone Davis Jr. Dro that nigga, Step Daddy Dro, we call him T2. However, y'all know my nephew. So many people got love for my nephew. Not only is he a blogger, he's a YouTuber, he's a motivational speaker, he gonna encourage you, he a counselor, he is that dude. When I tell you he drive trucks for a living, he ain't out here doing wrong. If y'all watch his page, y'all know he take care of his kids. He's a family guy, he's a family young man, and he got street friends. And guess what? He look at everybody, guess what, at the same level, because his heart always been good to the little people, the big people, whatever you think you is, it's been good. So the way I feel, y'all got a right to know about y'all family, because guess what? He is family to a lot of y'all out there. So for anybody in their right mind to say why is they asking what happened, they got to need to go and examine themselves, because you don't even know his accomplishment and his legacy and on who he is. He like a superstar in our eyes. And guess what? For the main reason, they need to know what happened to T2. Just like we need to know what happened with T2. If y'all been on this page, you see he celebrated because he got a loving heart. And he loved Lulu, what it do till the grounds come home and the cows come home. And one thing I can say, he enjoyed her. He had celebrated with a good heart, gifts and loving and just doing things out the ordinary, unusual things to make her happy. Now I'm going to tell y'all this. For one, he was in that cabin all week till Saturday. So this is what we got. We only can tell you what we got. Y'all need to know. Y'all need to let us know what y'all think. Okay, he was in a cabin on Saturday about 4-5 o'clock that afternoon. The Lulu chick said that guess what? She was riding in the car with him. They got into a disagreement and he told her to let him out. Now, one, don't get me wrong. I know she probably loved my nephew. I do know my nephew really loved her unconditionally. But let me tell y'all out here, whether she loved him, he loved her. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a real thin line. So for one, if he told you to let him out the car and your message was you.
What happened, y'all? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, it's Facebook. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me share it back. Give me a minute. Happy New Year. Hold on. What's up, Southside? Good morning. All right, let me share it back, y'all.
Love her unconditionally. But let me tell y'all out here, whether she love him, he love her. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a real thin line. So for one, if he told you to let him out the car and your message was you.
Why do it do that? Hold on. When they get to that part, it does that. Okay. Let me put my screen share back up. It's just when they get to that part, it does that for some reason. They must got what they needed. Let's continue.
My nephew and game.
Why is it doing that? Hold on, y'all. Why is it? Let me go on my other Facebook thing. Give me a minute. I guess because I got it open twice. Okay. Try it. Okay. Must can't do it that way. I'm gonna try to give it to y'all. Okay. Let's try this again. Cause I want y'all to hear what the auntie had to say.
You know, my nephew really love her unconditionally. But let me tell y'all out here, whether she love him, he love her. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a real thin line. So for one, if he told you to let him out the car and your message was you.
Okay. Why do it keep doing that? We just gonna fast forward because it's a particular part I want y'all to hear.
In Gainesville, somewhere you and him the only ones there, no family, no people, no nothing. You left my nephew and you said you drove up to a gas station 5 minutes to wait. Maybe he needed to cool off. Maybe he needed to get time to himself to walk up. You thought he was going to walk up to that gas station where you was waiting on him for 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you see ambulance, you see police, you see ambulance, you see police, and you know something ain't right. So you get in your car and get back there to the scene with my nephew getting in a stretcher, getting in the back of an ambulance. You throw him out and left him for dead. And if you didn't, that's how we feel. And if we wrong, Lord, forgive us, but reveal the truth. Not only that, your story changed because guess what? You called the Mama Renee. And when you called the Mama Renee, you gonna tell Renee, oh, he fell at the gas station and bumped his head. How he fell at the gas station and bumped his head when you claimed to put him out of car. Okay, now the story changed again. This on Sunday morning, Renee drive up to Gainesville. The Davis family don't even know my nephew in the hospital. I gotta call it like it is. My Davis family don't even know that she got the call and call it like it is. Our granny Renee, I got love for you. You done lost 2 sons, and it's your last living son that just got his life taken. But she called you. You said you wasn't going to call us because you wanted to get up there and see what happened once you got there. So you called my Charlotte and gave us the first story. The girlfriend told you he fell and bumped his head. That's what you said. So when Charlotte got the call, she calling us in the Davis family to say, we got to take a drive and see what went on with my nephew. Guess what? I wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. Lulu was there. And at the end of the day, nobody knows but God. And it's going to come forward. Not only that, the next story change. Again, come on, Natalie. Come join with me. Take that jacket off. Come join me. Not only that, the Davis family got there. They said he brain dead, trauma to the skull, the back of the skull, his blunt force trauma to his head. Something had to happen. It didn't happen falling out no car. It did not happen falling down no stairs. It did not happen the way they kind of make these different stories. And I ain't gonna say they is.
When you sit here and you, first of all, she not lying. She not lying. Like I say, but I have family that worked as a nurse for years. I still have families that are nurses right now. She's not lying. They would both tell you how you fell and hit the back of your head, blunt force trauma. That's not blunt force trauma. Somebody hit him in the back of the head. She hit him. And ain't no telling how long he was laid out on the side of the road and what he hit when she pushed him outside that car, or how hard she hit him to have blunt force trauma.
So not only that, you let him out, and at the end of the day, pulled off. You left him for dead. Why would you leave him? How did he end up at the hospital? And let me grant it, y'all. They found my nephew's body under a bridge on Archer Road, on the side of the road. They found my nephew under a bridge and said a car pulled up and he stepped out of the car and staggered and fell to the ground. How in the hell that you left my nephew and then found him under a bridge when there ain't nobody under the bridge? Lord God, you guilty for that alone. It's not coincidence. Let me tell you something. If it walked like a duck, it talked like a duck, call Affleck. It's a goddamn duck. My cousin G-Boy said if a duck could pull a truck, hook him up. Some foul play done happened to my nephew. We mourning, we grieving, we angry. He love on everybody. We love all people. You don't do people like that. And then for the ones say, what happened to him? Y'all need to know what happened to him. Some of y'all more family than his own goddamn family. We all are going through our own emotion. I'm finna get out of this phone because I'm getting emotional and I'm under a roller coaster. But I want y'all to know his whole skull was fractured. Fractured to the front, fractured to the back. So if you hit him in the back of the head, whatever rumor, whatever lifetime mystery, puzzle, whether it was an accident, then you say he stumbled out the car. Then you say he jumped out of the car. You was going 25 miles. Then you say he tripped on the feet.
If you going 25 miles, hold on. If you going 25 miles, there is no way that he could have hit his head like that. 25 miles, you know how slow, that's not even that fast. Now see if it was 50 to 80, but a little more than 50, but 25 miles, that don't sound right.
As he was getting out, accidents happen, but quit lying, Lulu. Tell us what happened to my nephew. If y'all was arguing and it started at the cabin, like you say, and however he ended up on the
way is going towards Cedar, unless they were coming back from near the water, going towards like Jacksonville or Ocala. So how you got there when you was supposed to turn at some point to head back? Because I believe they're from Miami to head with Broward County to head back down south towards Miami. Like I said, I live there. I have traveled around the whole Florida. We're going to pull it up in a minute.
Bridge. We need to freaking know. We need to know what's going on. It's not right. It's not right. We got a right to be angry. My brother Tyrone Davis got a right to be pissed off and angry by his goddamn son. This is a senseless death. Yeah, God know he was going to check out. But guess what? At the end of the day, decisions had to be made. He loved you, girl. And at the end of the day, if you're taking a side and you're blaming, you just as guilty as can be. You just as guilty as her. Because if you can't see it, Ray Charles can see it. If you ain't got nothing to conscience, tell the truth. What happened? God gonna reveal the truth. Them detectives gonna reveal the truth. My family don't even wish no hate on you for death, but I'm gonna tell you, your ass gonna pay for what happened to my nephew. And whatever the truth is, it is gonna come out. It don't make no sense. Now let's tell them what they told y'all. Woo! Woo! Sister, you got it out. You got it out.
It's different stories that have been told, man. We don't want to hear we don't want the phone call. She might talk after, but I don't want to do it right now. The story ain't adding up, and we just want the story to add up. We need 2 + 2 to equal 4. I can't say what happened. I wasn't there. My family can't say what happened because we were not there. But what I am gonna say is he was left on the side of the road in the city that he ain't from, with no phone, no ID, no gun, no nothing. I was told that he was let out of. I was told that the car was brought to a complete stop and he was let out. Then I was told the car may have been going 25 miles an hour when he was let out. 25 miles an hour. You can't do 25 in the school zone, but you stopped and let him out at 25 miles an hour. The math ain't mathing. I just say 2 + 2 need.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, I've lived it, like I say, all my life. There's really nothing out there. There's some places, but you're not even going towards the streetway. This is where they were. So you about to go into civilization because there's a church. As y'all see, it's nothing there. It's nothing there. It's nothing there. So it had to be these people coming down this way or somebody coming, because you got to drive slow to have seen this man. It gets pretty dark out there. If you are going, you should have came this way or however way to head back to the day. There ain't shit out here. If she was going down this way, she would get to more places. So obviously you stop with the shit out here. This is what it looked like. Ain't nothing out there. See? This way you start to see other stuff. That's the Chevron. That's 5 minutes from where she dropped them off at. There's a truck parking club, all this stuff. This is Gainesville. Gainesville is really small. So you telling me you dropped him in the middle of nowhere before them folks showed up? That's in the middle of nowhere. And let me tell you what's all out there. Gainesville is small, but you have it mostly surrounded by water. So when you hit that certain bridge going across there that's going toward, I think, Jacksonville, which is a whole bunch of water. She was supposed to go downward south. Why would you stop there and go instead of going where you was? It don't make sense. I told y'all, I'm from there. And out there is nothing out there but wildlife. Yes, wildlife.
Equal 4, whatever happened. Even if you didn't do something to him, you're responsible because we left him in your hands. You was with him. He loved you with everything in him. So to leave him in a city that he ain't from, on the side of a road, for him to be found and taken to the hospital under John Doe, because you weren't there. They caught him in the hospital under John Doe. We saw the hospital records. They say a couple on the side of the road stopped and the wife happened to be a nurse. Thank God for those people because they tried to save my cousin. They gave my cousin CPR and they tried to save my cousin, but you weren't there. At the end of the day, no matter what happened, you should have been there. Whether you did it, whether you didn't do it, whether it was an accident, whether it was on purpose, you should have been there. You should have been able to give us an accurate account of what happened, and you can't. The only people we knew in Jacksonville was you and him. And you couldn't give us in Gainesville, and you couldn't give us an account of what happened. So right now, we going for what we know. You saying everybody wrong for judging, everybody wrong for feeling some type of way?
See, I didn't know he still lived in Jacksonville. He lived in Jacksonville. Okay, so he moved to Jacksonville from Broward. Okay, so understood. So yeah, she should have been going towards Jacksonville. Don't seem like she was. Child. Yeah, it's messed up.
If something happened to
Come on, don't act up now. Hold on, y'all. Let me fast forward.
with nobody else, his family gonna hear from me before anybody. The hospital called his mama. You told me that. You didn't call his mama.
Listen, the only thing I don't like about Jacksonville, I'm not gonna lie to you, is when you hit a certain part and you smell the plant. That's it. Other than that, Jacksonville is nice.
You didn't call his daddy. You didn't call his grandma. You didn't call his auntie. Bitch, you sat at the hospital for 24 motherfucking hours with them people not talking to you. You told me out your mouth them people wouldn't tell you nothing. So you sat there for an hour, for a day, and ain't let them people tell you nothing? And ain't called nobody who could have got the answers that were needed?
Exactly.
You sat there for 24 hours. This happened on Saturday.
Ain't no way.
On Sunday, the hospital called his mama. Not you, the hospital.
Let me back it up, y'all. Even in the midst of Renee going up there, and they make it to the hospital. This on Sunday now. The accident or whatever happened on Saturday at 5 o'clock. So now Renee find out Sunday morning she go to Gainesville. Marshala got the call, tell the family. They went in 6 carloads deep to Gainesville. Even in Gainesville at the hospital, she said she had to leave to go back to the cabin to get their belongings. So she left the hospital with the mama there before Davis could get up there and went back to the cabin to apparently get their stuff. My sister called the cabin man who rented it out. And what he said was he heard about an incident that happened in the cabin. Come on out here, I'll tell you about it. I don't want to talk on the phone, and I'll talk to the police too. They went and did their own investigations at the cabin. And the man said he got a call from one of the other neighbors at the cabin because there's no video about an argument they heard and got so heated. And they said the young lady seemed to be the aggressor. They walked around to the cabin to see what was going on. And they only found by the time they got there, it calmed down. They never saw Dro in sight. They never saw T2 in sight. But they saw her with that boot on her leg because you got a broke ankle. That boot on your leg, dragging them belongings from the cabin to the car. From the cabin to the car. My nephew love you so much, you don't even drive, Lulu. You don't even drive. He said, get on the back seat. I pick you up. I told you, you don't drive. You get on the back seat and lay down so your ankle that was broken can stay healed. That's how he take you, carry you like a princess. Okay, the man told my sister.
I haven't heard any arrests made. I don't think so. I'm finna look though, but I don't think so. I'm finna look now.
Never came back to this cabin. I rented it out on Saturday. The moment they left, somebody else checked in. She never came back and got their belongings because she already had their belongings. Let me tell you, it ain't making no sense. My nephew's skull was fractured so bad. They say the trauma that hit him, that blunt force, broke his skull and caused pieces to go to the front of his temple on both sides. Sound like a Hennessy bottle to me, or it sound like something with trauma force that can do your head like that in the back of your head, his back and his head. So let me tell you something. I don't know, and I don't care who don't like my live or who got something to say about Tasha why you did that, because I needed to do that. At the end of the day, nobody ain't in her shoes. We getting attacked back to back. Yes, it is God will. Yes, it's already written. God know how he was going to check out before he left here. But guess what? Somebody need to be held accountable for your actions. At the end.
All right, that's part of the video. Let me. Right. They might get to her first. I believe that too. Let me go to her page because she has it stated that she is arrested. Everybody telling her, please don't. Because they know. They're having a candlelight for him. She posted that. They had a prayer for him. She posted that. Let me see. But I believe she is not arrested. Until they done with investigation. Now they trying. There's people coming out with stuff. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Somebody said, "Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to follow you." Hold on. Okay, we'll go through that later. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to follow, but I probably should stay followed. But whatever. Someone said she was probably creeping with someone behind his back. He seemed overly in love with her at the cabin, and she was just there. Her laugh seemed fake. When I played the videos, her laughs do seem fake. Like, like it was like she didn't want to be there. And they say she always fake smile and have stinks looks on her face. Never date no lady that lives for apps in the streets. They'd be so terrible. She seemed a little off. He was in love with her. Listen, I have to say she did seem kind of like something was wrong. I don't know. Now everybody talking about they want to find a child. They want to find a child. Let's go and see what Miss Tasha got to say. Oh, she, getting condolences and stuff. Thank you for this information. Dispatch to the police. Read carefully. Vehicle versus pedestrian near Southwest Archer Road in the area of the underpass. We have law enforcement responding with us. Caller passing by advising a male patient injured after being hit by a sedan. A sedan versus a male patient. Patient on the ground and the male patient is laying in the middle of the road. Caller is blocking him with his vehicle. Law enforcement is responding. So we still got unanswered questions because now they're saying that he was on side of the road and got hit. But hold on. This is crazy. But I agree. How did she know what hospital he was going to be at? So my question is, when she pushed him out, did she try to hit him with the car? Something ain't right with her story, baby. Gainesville Police Department. Mm-mm. Go ahead. Y'all gonna have to do an order for that car. And something ain't right. Something ain't right. If he got hit, something ain't right. I'm sorry, something ain't right. If he was in the middle of the road, that means he was trying to get help. I'm gonna read it again. He was trying to get help. That's what it sounds like to me. Vehicle versus pedestrian near Southwest Archer Road in our area of the underpass. We have law enforcement responding with us. Caller passing by advising a male patient injured after being hit by a sedan. Patient on the ground and the male patient is laying in the middle of the road. Caller is blocking with his vehicle and law enforcement is responding. Baby, I don't know her. I believe she ran him over too. I believe she ran him over. That's what it sounded like to me. She ran him over after she did what she did. She had blunt force trauma, but she probably did she did something. Because I don't think the sedan hit. I think they didn't. I don't know. But I'm reading the comments, and to me, if he had blunt, something not right with her story. I agree with the auntie. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something happened. She said, my family is crushed right now. We will be voices since he don't have one. God reveal and unfold the truth. You said vengeance is yours. Handle it for the Davis family. So many people asking what our family need, and we thank you for that. Here's the list of what you can bring. So they had something going on for him. Okay. This time something happened. They got some more information, y'all. And it's from the tiny cabin. Hold on, let me share it. Is it this one? Yes. So it said, so KD, that damn Lulu, spoke out briefly today about what happened to Tyrone, aka Dro. And her response only upset me more. What the hell does this even mean? I'm finna read this whole thing. It's a tiny cabin. Where it went so wrong. Thank you. His passing was an accident that was caused by factors outside of me or his control. Huh? What? How? I loved you guys. Relationship. Hope it wasn't you, love. Your best bet is to shush. 1, 2, and then people's coming for you. But how was it out of your control? So she did say something. It don't make sense. Let me go to this person page. This must have been on TikTok, and it looked like it was. So she must have been driving us to Dan. Hold on. But my thing, why you ain't tell the police? Let me go look at the comments, y'all. This is crazy. Somebody say, well, there was a report that he was hit by a sedan. Did upposted that and then delete. It's still up there. I think she'd be referring to that accident occurred out of control. So not true. My cousin had scratches in his. Oh, this is a family member. My cousin had scratches in his face and trauma to the back of his head. If you get hit by a car, you only get trauma. You only got trauma to the back of the head. I think he was trying to say you don't get trauma to the back of the head. Me and my cousin was both pink, falling off dirt bikes, quads. And if he got hit by a car, there would be word, yup, from the pavement. So we can agree getting hit is out of the question. She doesn't give a damn. She was his op the whole time he was involved with her. She honestly played along as if she liked him. She blindsided him. Let me go to the cousin page. Not they call him Young Jock. Watch no. Okay, well. Let me see what else they had to say. He hasn't said much. On this, but he was like, he had scratches in his face. So, which, I mean, I feel the same way. He would have some burns or something. If he got hit by the car, he would have had, I'm going to say this. If he would have got hit by the car, he would have had broken bones. What's up, Q? He would have had broken bones. So for that, let us know that she did something. Let me tell y'all something. I'll tell you right now. They gonna look for her. That's why she ain't saying nothing and she hiding. They not playing with her. She got a whole lot of people looking. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Let me play some music. Hold on. They finna look for her. I ain't lying. This is Florida people we talking about. The whole city. All right, y'all. I'm back. Okay. Child. Wow, this. Let's see. Can y'all stop posting it as an investigation? Just pray about it because his kids on social media, let them be at peace. And someone said, no, his family is posting also. We want answers. She was last seen with him. She didn't tell us what the F happened. His auntie posted alive and y'all be CSI new. Let me tell y'all something. People that sit here and say don't post nothing about it, they got to know her. Because I just went through the same thing on Instagram. And let me go over here on IG. Somebody told me, oh, mind your business. And they got to know her. They got to know her. They friends with her. They gonna take her for their friend. Ain't no way her stupid ass this is for real. Someone say, well, she just posted so she know what happened. Wow, did the family see this? Her IG. She posted on this on her TikTok. I couldn't find this on IG, but she commented this 3 times on TikTok. So what's her we finna go to TikTok. KD. I'll be right back. We finna go to TikTok. That's crazy. My question is, have you talked to the police officers? Have you said anything to the officers? Why are you on here not saying anything? Let me see. Hold on. Here it is. She hasn't said anything. Okay, she commented something. I'm going to pause it because it got music. Child, this ain't good. Y'all ready? I'm going to her page. Somebody says something is so off watching after the fact. She looks like she loves him. I do love him with all my heart. His death was an accident outside of either one of our control. Girl, please don't try to explain to us. Tell the truth to police and on the police. Can't even get into it. But let me see if she's saying more. So my thing is, how was it out of your control? I got questions. How was it out of your control? If you know something happened, why didn't you call the police? Why did you wait to call his mom? I would have called his mama right there and say, listen, something happened. I need y'all here right now. Now. I don't know how y'all gonna get. I don't know how you gonna get here. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I need you right here, right now. Right now. Like, and then I get it's a lot of people that love them together. They don't want to see this happen. I understand it. But at the same time, let me see if I can read the comments. Somebody said jail. She said she loved him. Please explain because me and my man might argue, but I'm not leaving him on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. And why don't you contact the family immediately? Seems like you suspicious. The police will be able to tell us soon if you made an outbound call after he was found. This situation will haunt you forever. It's a God that sit high and look low, and this situation is very scary. You keeping away just to make a story up. I know this situation is eating you alive. You was private about this situation. Now it's time to speak up. You either hit him with that pew or that car. Something that's heavy metal, you going to jail. Exactly. No matter what happened, I'm not leaving nobody. Another example to stop believing what we see on social media. relationships be completely different. Pray for his mother who lost her son, her last son. Pray for his kids who no longer have a father. She hasn't said anything. I don't know what to say. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna press charges. I don't know, y'all. Let me go to court with Keisha, and then we're gonna move on. This is crazy. I got questions. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. So now, this got to be her friend. And I'm going to tell you how I know. We finna go to my IG in a minute. So I made a comment that nobody was believing the girl's story. And that people were going to report as well as me. So the friend got in my inbox with hateful messages. And now she reporting my messages to Instagram. If you ain't do shit, why are you sitting here having your friend report shit? She reported me for sexual nudity, and I ain't even said nothing to her. Y'all, people are weird. This case is very weird. I'm telling you now. Just get ready for it.
Couple's Christmas getaway and only one of y'all returned. So Tyrone Davis and his girlfriend Lulu went to Gainesville for a Christmas getaway. It was giving real Black Couple magazine front of the cover, flip the pages, real couple goals energy. It was giving that energy in photo form, okay? Now, they done did games and everything. They done cooked on the grill. They done took pictures in the cabin with the little window showing. They had them a blast. Looked wonderful. He posted all of the photos of their time together. And on their way back, somehow they ended up in an argument. And she put him out of the vehicle and says that she went 5 minutes up the road to let him cool down. And now he is in the morgue. Now, his auntie, Natasha Davis, get you an auntie like her, okay? Because she does not play about him, clearly. Get you one of her, okay? She said, absolutely not. Whatever she telling y'all, it ain't sounding right. Your story's not adding up. 2 plus 2 is not making 4. 5 plus 5 is not making 10. 6 plus 6 is not making 12. It's not adding up, sweet pea. It's not adding up. That's what she has said, okay? That's what the auntie said. That is not the official report. That is what the auntie has said at this time, okay? The auntie is stating that she hit him upside the head with a bottle because he has blunt force trauma to the back of his head, and then she pushed him out the car and left him. His body was found underneath a bridge, and people passing by had to report that they saw a man under a bridge that did not look like he was doing okay. Now, he ended up in the morgue as a John Doe. Now, how if he got out the car, because you said he needed to cool down, did he have no identification on him? Not nothing? How would that happen? That right there is alone don't add up. So I'm kind of like, the auntie sound like she making sense. Her math is kind of mathy. Because if he got out the vehicle, he should have had something on him. A phone, a driver's license, something. He shouldn't have been in no doggone hospital saying John Doe. So He succumbed to his injuries to the back of his head, and the family is asking for answers. They are like, we want to make sure y'all are doing a very thorough investigation into this because we think his girlfriend did it. Now, it was mentioned that the girlfriend's IG was that damn Lulu, but I went to go check. It looked like she didn't take it down, okay? It's MIA. But the auntie is very clear that she does believe that whatever the girlfriend says happened may not have actually happened, and if something did happen him in the meantime, in between time while you actually did go to the gas station, then they want answers as to that as well. Now, of course, the family is going to know that situation better than anybody. They are, of course, investigating it at this time. So if she did not do something to him and he went off to glory, my heart goes to her while she's in her grieving process. But if you did do something to Tyrone, my love, make sure you understand. Go ahead and get ready to face that, because this auntie is not gonna give up on that doggone boy. She is not. She's not gonna. She is gonna keep going until she ain't got no voice, and she will write postcards and do this number. It seems okay. So auntie is not giving up. All right. Now he does leave behind his son. It does seem like he was a very active father. That he loved him dearly, and it even seemed like he loved the girlfriend very much. He had a lot of videos with them just hanging out, doing their thing as a couple. So it seems like he loved big, and unfortunately, it may look like that he has went out big. And I absolutely hope the family is getting the answers that they need so that they can move forward with laying him to rest and moving forward with life without him.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me go back. I want to read that.
And out big, and I absolutely hope the family is getting the answers that they need so that they can move forward with laying him to rest and moving forward with life without him.
Oh, okay. That's true. It's sad, y'all. It's very, very sad. But yeah, shout out to her homegirl who was on here, child. Told me don't mention her and all of that, child. Shout out to her. Shout out to her for being a great friend and trying to report me. Bitch, I hope you like your port. Like I told you before, we from the same state. We can go toe to toe. It's nothing to me. But when I said I said the fuck out your ass, you knew then. You got mad because I blocked you. Shout out to her, homegirl, in my messages trying to offend. Because like I say, I will go home and slap the fuck out of you. But I'm not. I'm trying to be a changed woman. But shout out to her friend, though. She was real bold. Let's see. It says, hold on. Let me see if I can stroll up. Girl, don't mention me and shit. Weird ass hoe. You a fan. I don't even know this man, but the story was sounding off to me. Who said that was my cousin weirdo? All you people are miserable sitting here talking about a case y'all don't actually know about. Get the fuck on, hoe. I would not speak on shit and don't. Bitch, fuck you about or what happened behind closed doors. You don't know. So then when I asked you about it, you got mad and started cussing me out. So that let me know that either, because her page was private, either that was her fuck ass, if that was the girl. I believe that was her under a troll page, and I started the fuck out of her crazy. Let me tell you something. You send him messaging people because they want to talk about this story. And like I said, are you okay? How the comment started, I say, are you okay? The girl pushed him out the car after she hit him upside the head. So when I mentioned that part, I got, bitch, I know. And fuck that shit. What? You're a fucking weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo. You're a weirdo. It could have been her under a troll page. It could have been. And I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't, because what? First of all, yeah, and you know what? I'm going to keep talking about the shit just to piss you off, bitch. I don't know why the fuck you at, like, where you stay at ain't even a part of fucking Florida, bitch. I ain't finna lie. It ain't Florida. It's Florida, not Florida. So I don't give a fuck. You guilty. And I'm gonna report this shit every day. Every time the auntie them make a post, bitch, I'm gonna keep reporting it. And I'm gonna keep reporting it. Keep coming up here reporting it. I'm pissing me the fuck off. What the fuck she think this shit is? This why I don't like arguing with nobody. Somebody say, you know what, matter of fact, hold on before I get to the next one. You're going to learn, bitch. This Hillsborough County, this is why I don't like to argue, because I'm around a bitch every day. Bitch, I'm from Hillsborough County, Florida. I'm not going to stop. We can go toe to toe. I don't give a fuck. So somebody said, did she use the Hennessy bottle in this picture to unalive him during their trip to the cabin? What happened to Tyrone Dro, that nigga? According to his aunt Natasha, the girlfriend Lulu is telling multiple different stories. This is leading the family to believe that she's responsible. Allegedly, Lulu first said that she let Dro out of the vehicle to cool off after a heated argument, and she continued driving to a nearby store. Then she said he fell out of the vehicle and bumped his head. 2 different motherfucking stories. Then she said she jumped out while he was driving 25 miles per hour. Y'all, he was under a bridge. A passerby rolled up on him and stumbled onto the roadway and collapsed. He was taken to a hospital where they discovered severe blunt force trauma to the back of his head. Lulu, what the fuck did you do? Prayers to his family, and I hope the truth is revealed. Yeah, what the fuck did you do? Because you done said about 11 stories. Let me see if she got a Facebook. No, she's got her Instagram. So many questions. I'm flabbergasted about the environment they had. It seems she had intentions to set him up, recording their entire trip. She put on the act because what the fuck went wrong so bad that the man passed out after you left him. Here these folks go. Could you have some decency and respect his family's kids? Why would you tag their main page? These are her folks. I'm telling y'all. Social media got you dizzy as people look for any way to get paid morals over money. Someone say the settings are set to where this and or many other posts aren't showing up on his page. Are you his family? If so, I apologize. No disrespect. It's all over social media. His own people put it out there. So why jump on someone's post? This is her. Either she under burner accounts or she got friends that she asking to go say something for her ass to cover this shit up. Point blank period. Point blank period. And she know that she did something and she don't want nobody to know what the fuck she did. Asking a man to be out the car is a chick move, not a man move. Then she left him. Nah. They might have had sorry, y'all. They might have had a tumultuous relationship on the outside of pitch and videos. Seemed like they was living lavishly because of him, and that's why she was with him. They are gold diggers out there still. She don't love him. She just loved the money, and he was spending on her. If I let my man out to cool off, I'm not finna keep driving. It absolutely. No, I'll let you out at the gas station. Not at the side of the road. Since folks want to talk shit, let me show you the side of the road she left him on near the bridge. Let me show you again. Let me see if I can get an actual photo. The fuck is you talking about? All right. There's the bridge. This the bridge right here. This where everybody with them busy cars are going. Not here. It's right up in here. Just keep going. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna find it. Let me keep going. Do you see it's nothing over there? me see if I can get a good description of that bridge. Hold on. That could be though. Because I know in y'all mind, y'all thinking like an actual bridge, but it's not an actual bridge. Because she wouldn't have to see him under that bridge. Okay, I'll put it this way. It's going towards the trail. Put it that way. They're going to call it a bridge though. But yeah, this is it going towards right there. So it got to be around this area somewhere, going towards the trail, because understanding the cabin is the other way around in the woods. So it got to be over there. Now, I'll be pissed off too. Because let me explain to y'all what the fuck is out there in the dark. It ain't only just rodents, bobcats and shit. So what if that lady didn't find him, then what? Then what? That couple didn't find him, then what? Yeah, Florida got bobcats, panthers, all that shit. Not a black panther, panthers and shit. Then what? They didn't find him, then what? Then what? Everybody saying, oh, he got family. Y'all ain't worrying about them fucking kids. I'm finna keep it real. Y'all worrying about her and her fucking feelings. Let's just be honest. Y'all worried about her and her feelings. Her and her feelings. Nobody was there but them. Y'all clearly see they loved each other. Anger mixed with alcohol mixed with argument can never end well. Everyone saying what they would have did differently because it's not you. Mistakes happen. Her feelings. It wasn't no mistake. My cousin from Broward, like the other girl said, if you love someone, you're not going to leave them somewhere. Exactly. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Baton Rouge, stay safe. Sir, I don't live in Baton Rouge. You do the same. It's a thin line. I agree. Rules could have been reversed. She flip-flopping saying it didn't end well. Then she didn't do it on purpose. Yeah. That's what she said. I'm not understanding what y'all want. Just because y'all think, oh, they were just so in love. You don't know what nobody's intentions is. So you think because your man is so in love with you that his intentions won't be to cheat? Or just because she's so in love with him that she won't take him for what he... Come on now. Let's be for real. Like, y'all hurt me with that shit. Oh, they had a conversation under here. Hold on. That's why I went in. Hold on. Child. Look. Could be her. Y'all can't make jokes talking about blah, blah, blah. These folks are from Florida. They will whoop your ass. She said, so when he told her stay right there, she said blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Baton Rouge, stay safe. I don't even Baton Rouge. You do the same. Is this a threat, though? Because let me inform you who I need to inform. If so, seems like you hurt and I get it, but don't threaten me, love. The fuck? Ho, you won't. You on get ish because you would have had not said blah, blah, blah. PA ho. Take it how you want it. See, this how I know people are defending her. She has people defending her because that's exactly what happened to me. Because I disagreed. Y'all taking this being on her side thing or her homegirl thing a little too far. Y'all don't know these people from a can of paint. I'm going to say it again. Y'all don't know these people from a can of paint and where they from. Y'all don't know who they know. Please be mindful to these people and not be so rude in comments. This won't end well. And then he said, because I said, Bob P.A. taking where you want it, because if I want to find you, see, I can, but we ain't have shit to worry about. Blah, blah, blah. I can say, because I can voice my opinion, maybe you should get off social media and grieve in peace because it's public. People get their voice, their opinions, and I said what they say. You stalking me and Ish talking about Miss Baton Rouge. Y'all gonna stop playing with this app and with women thinking y'all can't get y'all wigs split because you read to my nig. I'm not one of them. I said what I said as to stand on it. The situation was clearly not on purpose. He's not gonna fire you for that. Just leave him alone. Ooh, everybody going in on her. Hold on, y'all. And he said, F your opinion, that's it. And F you, it's a thin line. And she said, I agree. Now she's saying she agree. So she flip-flopping and then saying, leaving my man, period. She left it alone then because she knew they were finna eat her up in them comments. Y'all, and this content stuff gonna get y'all murked one day. And then somebody said, girl, did you just threaten me? Now, why would I get murked? No, I was saying posts like this, the content creator stuff, a few people intro. Did she use the Hennessy? I get it, but man, Facebook. Wait, what? Hold on, y'all. Facebook would have people grieving and angry. His aunt speculated that she could have used the Hennessy bottle. That's why I asked that. No, sorry, hun. I believe he was ran over. Y'all say anything how the F he was ran over with no tire marks on his body. That's true. This was the dumbest itch I ever seen. Y'all just effing dumb. His auntie put it out there. Ain't no woman throwing no grown man out the vehicle. Exactly. He loved her so much he wasn't jumping out, giving up that quick. They trying to figure out how she do that if she had a boot. Don't know how true, but definitely sad and crazy. This right here hurts. Man, y'all just don't know. A chick will push you to the edge. Shit, I got pulled. I told one pullover, let me out and get out of nowhere. I need to be F and start walking. She probably thought he was going to leave her. If he got out the car to cool off, why leave someone in an unfamiliar town? If he jumped out the car and hit his head, who called the police? She didn't call the police. I would have told him, I'll drop you off I'll let you, we'll stop at the gas station. You can get out and take a walk around, take a smoke, whatever, somewhere safe. I'm not just going, it don't make sense. Unhinged tea. Let me go over here. Oh, it's private. Oh. I don't understand why he treated that girl. He treated her like a princess. She has not been charged at all, so we need another story. Just because she hasn't been charged at all don't mean she won't be charged. Because they do not know don't mean she won't be charged. Let me see. I think she will probably get charged. Because they got to investigate. She will probably be charged. Yeah. They got to gather evidence. They got to go on establishment for probable cause. They have to do a decision, all that stuff as usual. But like it's no statute of limitations. I believe she's not saying much because of the fact is that they got to do a full investigation. It's going to take some time. They just can't lock her up because they don't know initially what has happened and transpired in that moment. But I guarantee you, whoever the detective is working on this case, if she set her tail there and did not call 911 and knew what hospital he went to, they are looking at her. They are looking at her social media. They are contacting everybody to find out what happened to him. I hate to say it, she going to jail. She going to jail. Dang, what happened out there? I had the fire truck too. I hope they're okay. She's going to jail. They're gonna look at that. They are definitely gonna look at that. Hold on, y'all. Let me add this photo that I forgot to add on my phone. On here. They're going to look at that. Hold on. Oh, I had it on there already. Guess I put it twice. Hold on, y'all. Okay, they're going to look at that. They finna look at everything. So this isn't over. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take. It might not take that long. It might not. I say, listen, if she is guilty and did something, give it 2 weeks. Florida don't play. This is going towards our Florida, not for the play, especially Gainesville. Let me see. Florida not going to play with you. They will contact wherever she lives, and she will be in jail. Okay, hold on. Let me share it with y'all. I want y'all to see this. She will be, and if she did anything, she's going to jail. You can absolutely be charged with unaliving in Gainesville even long after unaliving passing, as long as the statute of limitations has expired. 4 years for first degree. An investigator can find significant evidence like witness statements, forensic data, or confessions to establish probable cause for any arrest and support the case even after finding under the weapon. Probable cause, yeah, all of that stuff. And another thing, if y'all her homegirl or whatever, and y'all going to people comments, threatening them, being funny, all that stuff, or you under a fake page, your ass going to jail. Period. The fuck? Your ass is going to jail. They locked up. Florida not finna play with you. You're going to jail. And they will have a press conference and everything about your ass the next day. That's how Florida do. That's how they is. I hope y'all support her from there, because I truly believe she keeps switching her story. Something happened. Before I go, oh Lord. Speaking of one of the cases that got everybody in a tizzy frenzy, child, in the frenzy, everybody. Everybody, okay, got everybody cussing the people out, going off, all that stuff. People putting out witnesses, pictures, and trying to help each other and lend a hand where you can. Oh, they gonna. Not YNW Millie. I thought he was in there for the rest of his life. Child, people on here, let's talk for a minute before we get. Do I got a little time? I do. I'm gonna give myself a little 30 minutes more. Let's talk. Let's chat. So somebody was in their feelings New Year's Eve. I don't want y'all coming for me because y'all get upset. And what they got to wait? What that has to do with anything? Why are you talking about this? What does it got to do? What that got to do with it? It's a lot. It says a lot because he's so in love with her. He loved Holly. He chose Holly. Let me tell y'all something. Being picked for a hell of a ride is not a flex. Understand? I keep telling y'all, we in this new thing of dating there are women who, and we're gonna talk about Karuchi too, but not on here. It's gonna be Saturday because I want y'all to understand. Bondi says, no, we're gonna talk about it right now. I want y'all to see something. But no, as I was saying before we get into that, somebody is missing their baby mamas, and he's not missing the other one. I didn't even know they went on the trip. The way he was making it sound like they couldn't stand each other sometimes, and the way that the supporters were saying they can't stand each other. Stand each other. He chose her. Listen, no, I want to say something because Bondi, shout out to Bondi for reposting my shit. Let me share something with y'all, and I'm gonna use Karuchi's situation as an example, right? I'm gonna use it for here, but we'll talk about it come Saturday. Pilar Sanders, who is now Dion, and I have no offense with Dion. Y'all know I love Dion, but I gotta call it spade a spade. I gotta call it on Onk. Okay? Pilar Sanders, who became the wife of Deion Sanders. If y'all remember, she was the wife. She cooked, she cleaned the house from head to toe, had a business and all of that. She divorced him. Then Tracy Edmonds, Babyface ex-wife, went to date Deion for a long time. She has nursed Deion, helped Deion, made sure Deion was great. They had a great relationship. When he needed surgery, guess who was there? Deion. I mean, Tracy, my bad. And he loved Tracy. Now we have Karuchi. Now, when we get it, we're going somewhere. Stay with me. This is coming with the pick me situation. Now Karuchi, because he has had bladder cancer, is now being removed. He's in remission. Things got to be done. Women were saying that because she was chosen, she didn't have to be the wife, the girlfriend, and do wifely things as make sure because he got a nurse 24/7 that he's paying for, and Karuchi doesn't have to do anything, and it's a round the clock rotation. And let me explain something to y'all with pick me behavior. They do that and they go into fighting. So they went into fighting with, because I'm getting somewhere, because we finna go over there to the Justice for Meats, and I'm gonna try to see this shit. No nurse works around the clock, no matter how much you pay them. They have a shift and that's done, especially if you're at home. They're giving Karuchi a list of what she has to do, right? And I said that. Shout out to Bonnie for sharing that for me, reposting that. What I'm saying is, Tracy and Karuchi were cool. She was even on the show. Tracy don't feel no way. But everybody wants Tracy to be jealous, just like with Tiana and G Herbo. G Herbo cheated on Ari with Tiana. Tiana's out having fun with Moneybag. Everybody talking about they're not engaged, they're not married, they've been engaged, they probably is married. We'll never know because she don't put her shit out there. But everybody in the comments are saying, oh, she unhappy. She miss him. She wish that was her. Let me explain something to y'all. When somebody wants your spot and you give it to them, that does not mean they're jealous. That means they're done. When a woman is fed up, like R. Kelly said it, there is Robert Kelly, who is now in jail. Okay, he had some good lyrics. He might not have wrote them because they say he can't write, he can't read, but he did a good job saying, I don't know how they work. Okay, but he can get somebody to write it for him. I guess I don't know. When a woman is fed up, there is nothing you can do about it. She does not care if you ate that day, showered, who you stand with, or if you on the street. She does not care to help you with resources. She does not give a damn to give you wish you best. She don't care. Do not call her about that shit. Don't ask her about that shit. She don't give a damn. She is fed the fuck up. Right? No, I don't care. He broke a leg. Wish him well. Oh, well, he's sick. Send my prayers. They don't give a damn. Y'all got to stop sitting here acting like they're going to care. They do not care. Before she got out that bed by him, her mind already left. Her mind left before the body. She didn't give a damn. Her mind was already saying, girl, this how you gonna move and go. This what you gonna do. She was already planning her getaway. Like Papoose is sitting his tail there planning his getaway from Carissa Shields to run like Forrest. Run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run. That is the goal. Ain't nobody sitting here, oh, I wish it was me. Oh, why couldn't? Ain't nobody doing that shit. Man, it's 2022 damn cents. Nobody give a damn. Child, good for you. I wish you the best. Good for you. So I was sitting here, and shout out to the Justice for Meats group. This old lady, ladies, let me tell y'all something, another thing. Young girls, I'm going to tell you this. You can listen to your mother advice, your auntie, or anyone older than you, but take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying you can't listen. If they never been through it, like just listen to some of the things they say with action. Sometimes they might not have the best advice for you when it comes to relationships. I had to learn that. They might not have the best. And sometimes they give you warnings and they sense it, right? Some moms don't have the best advice for you because no mother of this woman would leave some shit like this. Y'all can read it. Sometimes it's best to do how you gonna do it because we're in an age, what I've learned growing up, the examples that we saw are not what we see now right now, right? So we're now hearing certain things that are happening that we did not see or heard of before. This is actually new to us because there's so much going on. Ever since 2020 and red pill content and men feeling like they are the prize and women are sitting here making sure they the prize, that has been a thing of, let's be for real. Oh, I could do this and do that. It's a click. I don't know. You know, like my girl Shira said, they made laws for men not to poke animals. Explain to me why y'all picking these men for, I'm not for validation. She didn't lie. Okay. Another people are calling it out, and they were calling out how, you know, he missed his baby mama, this and that, and they're calling out it as lies, and I don't blame them. I don't, because my thing is, if you missed her, and it's just always been my question, why the fuck you ain't tell her to stop? So now we getting close to some shit. Now you don't care for her. You don't care for Shorty and none no more. That mean it's something that we don't know, y'all. That mean it's something that we don't know, and it might be coming to light, honey. I'm gonna say this. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I said love spell, I'm gonna do my love spell segment at 1:15. Y'all be here. Love spell went wrong. I believe that when she found out he had a baby mama and she knew who he was, I ain't gonna lie to you, I really believe that she tried to put some shit on that man. That's why she more obsessed. I'm just saying, that's why she more obsessed than him. I'm sorry. I gotta give it. But if you really miss that girl, you should have did whatever you could not to have her harmed. And it's eating your ass up because you could have did better, huh? And then it's women, he's a good looking man. He didn't do nothing. He liked the girls. Nobody give a damn about no niggas not getting ladies, because now females came to understand if you got a whole bunch of females, you was never that guy growing up. Nobody liked you. You now became that guy, and now the girls that you got rejected by are now flocking to you. We said the same thing about women. We can tell. We can tell he wasn't getting no cat like that either, because the way we can tell. We know. That's just like somebody saying, oh yeah, I do it 4 or 5 times a day. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. You do it once or twice, or when she in the mood, or when she ain't having her. No, you don't. Y'all gotta stop listening to the. I grew up around men. A man to sit here and say, man, that nigga ain't hitting that girl no 4-5 times a day, bro. Maybe once or twice. Now, if he doing it 3-4 times a day, that mean that they just got back together. They'll tell you for real. Hell no. You gotta breathe. Your stamina gotta hell. No, I wish my guy friend was up, because I would tell him, and I'll let y'all hear exactly what he got to say. He'll tell you the same thing. That nigga feel hurt. He know what happened. He know what he did. He'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you what he gonna say. He hurt what he did. That nigga, first of all, nigga, if you really gave a fuck, you would never put that girl in a position to have that shit happen, regardless of the fact. So how the fuck you feel sorry now? I'm telling you what niggas are saying. Men are saying, I take that back. Men, even some ninjas out here, are saying the same thing. If that's the case, you could have been stopped that shit. What the fuck? Like, what's up? Yeah. Ain't nobody buying that story. He feels hurt now because I'm telling y'all, two things is eating his ass up so motherfucking bad. Or it's shit that's coming out to let y'all know that she was stalking that girl and he I'm sorry. He probably didn't know. He probably didn't know. They probably had an argument on the phone. He probably didn't know. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? I guarantee you, he probably don't. I don't even think he was around her like that, as what y'all make it seem with the pictures and shit. I really don't think that. I don't think they were around each other like that, because she knew too much. She had too much time on her hands. Being honest, she can go to the bathroom, anything. I don't think they were around each other like that. But sure, they go to court Tuesday morning. I know y'all gonna be in that Zoom. I'm not going back over there, because last time I tried to go back over there, my ass couldn't be in there. I couldn't be over there. Hey, CC Life, I couldn't get in, child. I couldn't go over there, honey. So that's how I know. Wait, what? Oh, we gotta talk about this Saturday. I ain't gonna say it now. I'm gonna save it. Child, Lala is a mess. But I do hope we get justice. Also, y'all pray for Miss Tina. She is having. I have experienced. I'm gonna say this: no matter how old your child is, it's very hard to bury a child, right? No matter how old you are, it's hard to bury a parent. It's I've been on both ends of that. Lord knows. But y'all give her some prayers, because she's gonna need it. You know, she came in, she posted that she was grateful for the love and support. She's thanking everybody. And she said if she did anything to hurt anyone, she apologized, but be patient with her. She don't mean no harm, but she is grieving. Grieving comes in different forms. Like with Yandy was in Africa. Yandy had her glasses on and was crying about losing her friend. I think her cousin, her friend/cousin. Trust me, you can go places, and grieving creeps up on you no matter how long it is. It will be 6 years for me in February, and for my mother in July and August, for my second born and my father. That's why I say no more children. Hell no. But I'm okay. I don't want a rainbow damn thing. I'm okay. But I understand, because grieving creeps up. It's different. Y'all just pray for that lady. Losing a child is not for the weak. No matter if your baby was born, was supposed to be here, toddler, teenager. And we're gonna pray for Heather as well, who also is lost her daughter, who we talked about mostly, that lost her daughter to asthma. We want to pray for her too. She's been pretty strong, but I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. she had to close, the casket for her child, and she broke down, y'all. And I was so hurt. Yeah, we're not supposed to bury our children at all, and it's hurtful. I understand both spectrums of this. I've been on both sides. It is not pretty. It is not pretty. I want to pray for the both of these ladies and anyone that have lost children. I've seen a lot on my threads. People are burying their children. I want to send my prayers, and their parents. I send my prayers to y'all. It's never easy. I'm going to say this because people say, oh, you get through with time. No, you don't get through with time. You don't get over it in time, but it becomes coping. And you go through learning who is there for you and who is not. I always say the way I look at it is when you lose people, you go through a rebirth and you are becoming a new person without them. So you're not the same as you were when they were here. You're different. So you're finna go through all the purging, the hurt. You keeping the memories of some things that you thought that, like now you weeding and, you know what I'm saying? You're not the same. It changes you. You're not the same. So I send my prayers. And she was saying, how Miss Tina was saying, she don't want to be mean to people. Miss Tina, give Miss Tina some grace. Give her some grace. It is not easy. Pray for Step Daddy Dro mother. She's lost her last son. Pray for her. She's not going to be the same. So I understand the family hurt because that's hurtful. So my prayers to anybody that lost somebody this year. We're going to pray for everybody we talked about today, family, and they lost, because that is hurtful. That's something you just can't get over. You can't get over it. It takes time. It takes time. We're going to pray for Miss Baker family. We're going to pray for everybody's family. We're going to pray for Lola's family. It's not like, oh, well, no, it's not like that. I don't care how or what they did. It don't matter in the end. You having the emptiness of losing your child you just can't. You carried that child for 9 months. You have a connection with that child. It's just like a mother. That's all you know. And your father, that's who you know all your life. When they're gone, they're gone. You can't get that back. You can never get that back. The worst feeling. I wish that on my enemy, child. Yeah, so we going to pray to everybody that lost anybody today. I send my prayers for y'all. Just please don't result into substance. Get a journal. Write down your feelings. That helped me a lot. That journal writing oh my God. And I want to shout out to my good friend Melinda. She brought me 2 journals. She brought me one to tell my story, and she brought me another one just to write my thoughts around that time. Those journals helped me. I still have them. They helped me through so much. They helped me through so much. Oh man, it helped me through so much. I don't know if she have. I'm gonna see, cause I'm supposed to do my giveaway, but I really want to send out a couple of journals to people this year. I'm gonna need and just send them journals, a PO box. I want to send out journal. I feel like journaling your feelings and getting it out help purge. Sit by the water, get your journal, and just write. Even if you're just talking to God in your journal, just write. It helps. And it just helps with knowing, So yeah. And another thing, they are always by your side. Don't feel like they're not. They are there. They're helping you along the way. Don't ever feel like you're alone. Everyone's there. Okay. And if you still got your mama, hug your motherfucking mama. If you still got your mama, go hug your mama. Hug your mama. If your mama trying to make it work with you, even if she did wrong, hug your mama. Don't hold that hug, because when you hold it and she passed and you be like, I didn't know, or I don't know how to feel. I saw one girl on Thread say she didn't talk to her mama because she felt some type of way. When she found out her mama passed, she was breaking down. Hug your mother. Nobody, if she trying to come in your life and trying to help you, nobody gonna replace that. Because let me tell you, the people you think that's gonna help you are not gonna help you. No, go hug your motherfucking mama. You give her a kiss. If your daddy trying to fix it with you, hug your motherfucking daddy. Because when I tell you, when you don't have nobody, yeah, you got your aunties, yeah, but it's not the same. Hug them. That child that you don't like, or you feel some type of way and you don't want to apologize, go hug your motherfucking child. Because can't nobody replace that child. Because baby, when I tell you something, when it is gone and they are gone and it's no, you can't talk to them anymore. You can't say I'm sorry. Or you need to figure out how to move forward, because that bitterness gonna put you in a position to where you're gonna lose out. Hug your mama, hug your daddy, and move on. I want to thank y'all for watching. I'm finna end it here because I got to get ready to come back at 1:15. I want to thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this. Y'all know I'm going to keep y'all updated on Romeca as well. If you are in the Florida area, please, y'all. Oh, we're going to keep y'all updated on Lulu. Please, 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 if y'all see him, please call and let him know he is found. We are praying that he is found safe to return to his child and his family. Please, y'all. I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Roman numeral 7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take it, dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God.